Hello! What's up, guys? We're back, and we've got a Mob Barley special here today, so very exciting. Mob's given me this team that he used at the end of his OLT run. You can see rank 4, Mob Barley. There he is. Cycle 2 qualificant with some other recognizable people, but excitingly, we've got these 3 people, and I don't think any of them are tournament players, so this is the beauty of OLT, that we get some ladder people into tournaments, so congrats to those 3, and congrats to brother Mob Barley. But yeah, he's given me this team with Stealth Rock Megatar, Sub-CM Keldeo, which is kind of cool. Like, in Gen 7, Keldeo's not really used anymore, but it's pretty good against Fat teams and Rain teams and Celestial Apex kind of teams. So, yeah, seems like a decent pick at the minute. Then we got Defog, Helmet Torn, AV Magirna, Dragon Dance, Kommo-o, and Scarf Lando. So in we go, let's hopefully get some extremely spicy games. OLT Cycle 3 finishes in like 2 days, I believe, so... we do have a Rain team, but he has a Kingdra, so bit shit. This would normally be a Greninja, which is some nice Keldeo food. And he has Coco as well, so bit shit. But we could just lead with Keldeo and set up a sub, and he'll U-turn out into, like, Kingdra, and then we make him... it's just gonna be shit. Our water resists are not good enough for Kingdra. But I could lead with T-Tar, but his sand is... I mean, his rain is slower than my sand, so a bit shit. But on the plus side, Kommo-o just destroys him. I need a bit of rocks damage on Coco, and I need some other shit. So let's lead with Plob, predicting the Pelipper lead as we get it correct. Go for sub to scout for the Hurricane, and even if he doesn't have sub, then sick as well. As Swampert is his switch-in of choice to predict the Hidden Power Electric Specs Keldeo, I guess, and we'll go for the 2 KO here with Scald, and I'm pretty sure, unfortunately we don't get the burn, I'm pretty sure Earthquake is a snack for Keldeo, so not too terrible. He might go to Kingdra though, so let me check whether... I'm sure this doesn't kill Swampert, so bit pointless in checking. EQ's a snack, other... Gonna go for Scald. Alright, cool. So we take out one of his Swift Swimmers, but like Kingdra is the main threat, so this is very terrible because our water resists are Keldeo and Kommo-o. So in comes Kingdra to start ruining my life. Do we want to save this? Let's see, what? So does Magirna take 2 of these in the rain? Like, there's no chance in hell. That's what I've got. In the rain. Hydra. Oh, it actually does. It does, bro. 17% chance to 2 KO, plus he's probably going to miss! So we could do that. Can we deal with Hawlucha without Magirna at full? Because, like, I could intimidate Hawlucha, and then Magirna takes a hit. Or we could just sack this and go into Kommo-o and try to win. No, I don't think that's the... Okay, yeah, let's sack this. Goes for Surf. Goodbye, Keldeo. So, now do we go to Kommo-o, or do we just go to Magirna? Magirna seems a bit shit if he stays in. Fleur Cannon, okay, because I could just go and get rocks up here. And, I'm pretty sure I need rocks for... Let's see what we've got here. Kommo-o, Specs Kingdra, so Surf in the Rain is going to do like 60. If I go straight for the... Like, it's no good, because I have to go straight for the Clanger, and then if he goes straight to Coco, which he kind of should... It's shit. So it turns out this team is not so great against Rain if they have a Kingdra. So how about Mega T-Tar against a Specs Kingdra? Well, it's going to do like a ton. So if I do that, I'm going to get... It's just shit, bro. It's just shit. If I go to Magirna, he gets Pharaoh in easily. I don't need damage on Pharaoh. Well, I kind of need a little... I could go to this and Volt Switch. No, let's go and get rocks up with Mob Barley. I could also just go for the edge, because it does do so much damage. Yes, let's just get some edge damage. Okay, he goes to Coco, so this is amazing if I can hit. Please, this will like almost... Okay, sick. Good crit. So in comes Hawlucha, and I do lose to Hawlucha, so it's not really that great for me. So here he is. And I could go to Lando and explode. Let's see how much. Hawlucha... Explosion. Oh, it does a ton, bro. So he's probably +1 defense. His acro is doing nothing. So we can hope that the explosion puts him in range of sand. That's what I'm going for here. So, like, obviously he's going for SD. Then he's going to take a few turns of sand. We're going to explode here. He's probably going for another SD, so it is quite important that this does... It's a pretty bad roll, bro! So, we do have the Helmet Tornadus, which is probably going to have to get sacked here for the cause. But his... I believe we still have the tools to prevail, so let's just go for U-turn here. May as well. He T-punches me and he'll die to the helmet. I think we still have everything we need. So we have T-Tar, which I needed for something, maybe to trap Kingdra if he tries to go for the shit bus. So let's see what we want to do here. Probably Magina. Like, I'm predicting the Pelly, but I can Volt Switch, so it's kind of good. So yeah, we'll go for the Volt Switcher. He actually risks me being faster, which is quite foolish. So there we go, Volt Switching on the Pharaoh. Now, I think we just go for close combat. It doesn't really do much because I'm like max special attack, so it's a bit shit. Yeah, that's probably the move though. Like, if I weaken this, Magina kind of wins on its own. So I'm going to go straight for close combat. That does damage to this, and if he goes to Kingdra, I hit the Kingdra pretty hard. So that was just the best move in my opinion. There we go. Now, these probably don't have Protect on... Well, he could easily have Protect, but like, he probably wouldn't go for it. So Kingdra comes in. He can go for the water move, so let's not be too stupid. We'll go into Magina, which should take 2 of anything, as he does go for Surf. Gets the crit, unfortunately, so that's going to... probably loses the game because he's going to like just risk the very bad shit there. And do we just pursuit this now? Is that the only way to win? Bitch! Oh my goodness, boys. So Kommo-o should hopefully be able to beat the other two. What an insane read. Call me Ty Lopez. In comes Pelly. I'm probably faster than this. Let's just take him out of the game. Goodbye. And Ferrothorn will die to Kommo-o, but like, I might still struggle a bit because if he has Leech Seed Protect, it would suck, but I guess not. So GG, brother! And we are back. He has 3 fairies, so Kommo-o is going to have a shit day at the beach. But Keldeo looks decent. Gara unfortunately 6-0s this team. I noticed this when I was having a geeze at things. So we have to beat Diancie and Lando with our lead, which is just very hard. Magina is going to be a massive asset here, like, but I have to use it to deal with everything, so it's kind of shit. So, let's have an analysis. So he could be Rocks Lando or Rocks Diancie. It looks offensive, so I'm going to guess he's like Shift Gear on this or Trick Room. Don't know about the Lele. Don't know about the other shit. He's probably Zed Gara though. Well, yeah, Gara's not his Mega, so Zed Gara. Analysis is complete. So Mega T-Tar could be a good lead, because I'm pretty sure I snack a Mega Diancie hit, and Edge would just destroy him. Okay, it doesn't actually destroy him. He will be scared of Earthquake though, so it might just be the move. And T-Tar is like kind of useless for the rest. I don't know why I did this, because like I was predicting the... I was thinking I needed to beat the Diancie and the Lando lead, and this just does not beat the Lando lead. It leads with Gren, so this could be like a Spikes lead. This can't KO me with if it's Ash, but if he has low kick, that will obviously ruin my Christmas completely. But Stone Edge is an Oko, so I might just go for that. And let's see, he has U-turn, so he's Scarf Gren, that's good to know. That does no damage, and now something has to take this Edge. And it's Lando, so that would be lovely damage, and it would tell me what kind of... Okay, pretty good crit. Take him down to his sack, and we can go into Torn T. Keldeo, I don't think can really... Okay, Scarf Gren can't deal with Keldeo. Lele, Magina, and Diancie can to some degree, so... Do I want to get Rocks up here? Or just go to... Okay. It'd be very easy for me to get rid of Rocks and play the game without Rocks, but like, kind of, sort of, not really. So I could just get my own rocks up. Yeah, let's get my own rocks up, predicting his rocks, and that will help me deal with Gara much more easily. So we'll go into Torn now. Like, he'll probably just explode, but if not, this would be a sick play, so pretty good there. Now, we don't really want this in because Diancie is hard to switch into, so what do we want in? Maybe my Magearna? Kind of just destroys him completely, so let's U-turn into Magearna, and that is the chip damage he needs for... Okay, not yet, but +1 Earthquake has some chance of KOing this after 2 rounds of rocks, so that is kind of some nice chip for him. But he is ridiculously weak to this, oh my goodness me. So Gren, Scarf, Gren is usually U-turn, Rock Slide, something, something, so this comes in. We will, I'm thinking he's not AV, so Shift Gear takes more damage from HP Fire, so we'll hit him with some HP Fires as he does go for the Shifty. Plop! So Weakness Policy would suck. Okay, good, he's not, so this should be a 3-hit KO and he shouldn't be able to... Oh no, not Carmine, Shift Gear. Plop! And does he have the berry? We don't know! How fast it... Well, it's way too fast, isn't it? So we do have Iron Head, but he'll probably have a Rejuvenation Berry to get all of his HP back here, so yeah, kind of bad. We should probably still take enough hits from this to deal with him. Look how broken Magearna is. It makes Magearna look like a bitch. So if he doesn't T-Bolt power me, that would be amazing, because if he haxes me like in any way, we probably just lose to this completely. So, decent. We can Volt Switch on Guck. That was a nice move by him, because Magearna was meant to 6-0 him, but it only gets 1 kill this way. So Lele comes in, and he's going... We'll probably just sack this here to get a free switch into something. Yes, let's Iron Head here, so he goes for the Psyshock. I'm pretty sure any Lele would KO me with Psyshock. Let's see, Psyshock. So this is a chance to go into Lando, or I could go in... This Taunt is so slow, what the frick? Yeah, this is kind of bad. So we can go to Lando and U-turn, and then something else just gets destroyed, or we can go to Tornadus and knock off. We need to... Okay, no, I'll just go hard Lando on the Gara. So I need Lando alive. That's something to remember. So we'll go into Pecky here, and we'll go just for the knockoff. He could, of course, just go straight to Magearna, but I can't... I mean, Diancie, so yeah, this was kind of stupid. Blop! So Diancie is here, and I have nothing for this now because I let my hot and spicy meat go down. So now I'm pretty sure we just lose, because... Well, no, we have T-Tar. We do have to sack this, though, I guess, so we'll go for Hurricane just to get some sort of damage and confuse this and win that way. It does less damage than I thought it would, but all good. So, yeah, Hurricane again. Imagine hitting all of these, and no further luck to be had, unfortunately. So this kind of sucks, because we have to go to this, and we can't Earthquake or Gara sweeps us. So I think T-Tar still lives. Mega Diancie, offensive, Tornadus T. Moonblast, I think, did less than that. No, so that's his set. So Mega T-Tar is not taking that hit. Well, it's like a 50% chance to take it. So if we go to... Well, Lando's the only play, though, isn't it? We could go for Edge, I guess, but if we miss, it would suck. That's probably the best move. Like, obviously, we're going to miss and lose, but this is technically the best move. And he probably has Protect because his Lando is his rocker, so this like definitely has room for Protect. But yeah, Edge, in theory, stops Gara from setting up. So he actually goes hard Gara here with a terrible play, and we punish him in stunning fashion. And now Earthquake is going to destroy him. I could stay in here because it would be sick, but we're just going to sack T-Tar. Because, like, if he, he's obviously U-turning here, but he actually goes for Surf, so that's fine too. And I'm pretty sure this is Scarf, so we may as well go to Keldeo here and snack this up, and then we can go for a nice Scald, or Sub actually seems good. Go for Sub, this way... Well, no, there's no reason to sub. We'll just go for Scald, because if his Lele is... Well, I guess it would... The reason to sub is that it lets us scout whether his Lele is scarfed, but we can use the sandstorm damage to do that. So he stays in with Gren expecting my Scald. Nice one, brother. And we'll just go for Scald again, because if he keeps doing this, he will lose to Scarf Lando very soon. Okay, cool. So Scarf Lando should sweep now. Diancie comes in. The obstacle is his Lele being scarfed, but his Gren looked scarfed, so he's probably not Scarf Lele, and Earthquake should take out Lele from 76, I think. Tapu Lele. Let's see. Scarf. Yes, it does enough. Is there any reason not to sack? Let's sack T-Tar to start getting sand damage in case we need to. This may have been dumb. Okay, he goes for Psyshock, so now I know we've got the game. Lysergic, come out, and let's just Earthquake this in case he has Protect for the explosion. GG, brother. Into the next fight. Okay, another one. Keldeo looks bad, unfortunately. Kommo-o could be good if he doesn't have a Scarfer. Well, a lot of people don't run enough speed on Scarf Lando for Kommo-o, so if he's Scarf Lando, he could still be in the business. Torn is very, very important in this game, but I'm probably going to have to lead with it just to knock off Rotom. It's a good lead against Lopunny too, so I think that's the way to go here, as he does lead with Plop. So we'll just U-turn, I guess. Like, he's probably going for Fake Out, and he's going to take the helmet damage, so pretty nice. And we actually kind of have to go for the Hurricane here, because I don't really care if he switches. Like, I want to knock off his Rotom, so I may as well stay in for that. So that does a lot. So he's either offensive or Fizz Def, which is interesting because they're usually Spadef now. So he looks like he has a Berry, so I'm going to knock him off, especially because he's confused. And I just stopped him from getting like 50% of his HP back later on, so that's very decent. Now, what are we... Okay, he's Rocks Lando, so he's not Scarf Lando. He might be Scarf Gengar. Or he might not have a Scarfer because he does have Lopunny. So Magearna has to be the switch in here. Magearna is very important as well for his Magearna. But he's just going to keep hitting himself, so that's pretty nice, isn't it? Let's just go for a nice Fleur Cannon here, which covers his Lando switch. It doesn't really do well against his Magearna switch, as he does go for the confused Volt Switch, which is a very foolish move, in my opinion, because you might hit yourself and you get 10% damage. So in comes his Magearna. I need damage on this for my Kommo-o to win once it gets some Dragon Dances up, so we'll just die and hit each other a bit. And he may want to go to Lando one of these turns. It's actually a speed tie, which is so weird because I'm like sassy with 40 speed EVs. Maybe that's the norm. Let's have a look. Magearna. Okay, so I have 4 more EVs than the usual, so 21%, that's a lot of damage. We can go into Pecky here, but this probably has Continental Crush. It could have Sky Strike, so... Okay, Keldeo's actually in a decent spot now. Like, his team is too fast. But, Keldeo... I have to hit this Hurricane, please, because he's going to just KO me with his Z move, and if I could get the hit off, it would be nice. So he actually goes into Magearna, so I don't really care if I miss. So we can knock this off. I think I'm just going to defog, though, because then Torn is not taking that big rocks damage. He goes for the Fleur Cannon, predicting my Lando. Fair enough. Now, I can either knock this off, but it doesn't really help any of the stuff. Like, it doesn't help anything, so let's just U-turn out. And he could have a move for Lando. What's he going for? He's probably Volt Switching, so he could go to Lando. But then I have to just U-turn anyway. Yeah, I don't think he would Ice Beam this turn. Well, I guess he could easily Ice Beam this turn, but I don't think he would. Look at me. Prediction God. Now, he will stay in, even though he shouldn't. I'm going to go for the U-turn. He's actually made good plays so far. Like, all of his plays have made perfect sense, so... that's to be expected that he wouldn't just stay in there. Now, this is a pretty nice spot, because I can go into this and click Close Combat. If he goes Hard Gengar, that would suck, but I think he'll just sack this or go to Magearna. Because, like, Magearna is the best play, because you prevent the Clangorous Soul Blaze from going off, but his other good play is staying in to burn me or something. So, nice. We take out a Rotom with 0 casualties, and Rotom is a massive menace to this team. So, -1 defense. He can go to Lopunny, but my Taunt is still very healthy. Probably not healthy enough to switch in, actually. I might try and gauge his Lando. Like, I don't think I'll be able to tell how much speed it has from the Iron Head damage I did. But he is 0 bulk, so his Lando is probably faster than me. Let's see what I can do here. Maybe Keldeo could be a move. Like, it's probably dumb because his Gren, his potential Ash Gren could be a big problem if I lose Keldeo. So we're going to go to Taunt here to take the rocks. Like, it'll die to Sky Strike or Conch Crush if he goes for them, but he just U-turns out, so kind of a bit of a passive move there, but he does take the helmet damage, so it's cool with me. Now, Lopunny's Fake Out plus Return probably KOs from here, so I think we might stay in for 1. And then... yeah, let's stay in for the Fake Out. Okay, he goes for Ice Punch, which is kind of what I expected, so...
hello!
If this hits, it would be lovely. Do unfortunately get frozen, but we thaw, and we hit Hurricane! Pecky, you are so good. Now, I am like max HP and a bit of defense to take Metacham's Ice Punch always, so he might not have expected that. Straight to Keld here to stop the Battle Bond from happening. If I get a Dragon Dance up with Kommo-o, I do win now, so that's nice. We can set up a... well, we'll just go straight for... no, sub seems good because I scout between his Gengar and Magearna. So, yep, we can just get some damage with Scald here. We only take like 12% by subbing. And then we'll see. So he's not Life Orb. 67? How does that... have I like... how... dude, how does it do 67? That's actually just... what? Gengar has good Spit F, dude. Okay, 70... no, it doesn't. This should probably be Scarfed on his team, but I do need okay, Magearna's definitely the move. I need Keldeo pretty healthy to deal with his Gren, and it does look like he specs, actually. So, let's hopefully get a good roll on Shadow Ball. I'm pretty sure that's specs, dude. I should actually go for Fleur Cannon here. Let me just check that he's specs, though. Gengar, Shadow Ball, yes, he's specs, so... I'll go for Fleur Cannon to cover his Lando here, because if he KOs me, I get to destroy him with T-Tar. Unfortunately, I live there, but I guess it's the same result. So yeah, we pretty much just have to stop his Gren from evolving, and we're in the hot and spicy meat. So hard Keldeo is the move. He can go for a Secret Sword. He actually goes for Dark Pulse, so even better, unless he flinches me like so many times, because look at how much that's doing. So we have Secret Sword here, which I think is a 2-KO on Magearna. He could like pivot through Lando into Magearna, but I guess not. So Keldeo actually did something very nice. Go for another sword. Like, Keldeo should just sweep. I don't really see how he avoids losing his last 3 to Keldeo, so won't have to draw that Kommo-o thumbnail at this stage. I'm really hoping Keldeo can just do enough work so that I can recycle my fabulous old Keldeo thumbnail. Now, this guy has a Mantine, which has been popping up a bit lately, especially on stall teams to deal with Manaphy, because Manaphy is everywhere. But Kommo-o looks very nice in not really, because Mantine walls that too. Okay. Keldeo should do something. So Sableye is very weird on this team. Coco is annoying. Let's lead with Keld. It beats Sableye. It beats everything except 2 mons he has. So he leads with Lando. I'm gonna sub, I guess. Because he shouldn't... yeah, he should just go hard Mantine. We'll go for sub, and this will let me scout out what his moveset is. So I'm going to start Calm Minding, and we'll see... like, this is obviously a Pokemon because it has Haze. So he does just Haze me straight away. I'm going to just stay in here for a bit because, like, he can't touch me. So he's just spamming Haze. Let's just get back to full HP at least. Just going to keep hazing. And we're going to get T-Tar in now, and he has very bad rock resist, so in I come. Now, he shouldn't be spamming Haze. He should be going for Scald on the sub in case I switch, because, yeah, then he can just get the burn. Oh, he doesn't get the burn. Very nice. I think I'm actually just going to get Rocks up here because he hasn't evolved Sableye yet, so Rocks will be nice for the Mantine later. So we'll go into Pecky here, I think. So Keldeo can't win. Kommo-o can maybe win, but it's going to be hard with his Mantine. I think it can... Kommo-o's got to be the way to progress. So we'll go to Pecky. This is probably... Yep, it's his Rocker. So now I get off a Hurricane on something, which is nice. I can't believe how many of these I'm hitting. And we get the Confusion, and he's going to take me out with a Conch Crush. Bit sad, but at least he's weak. And at least we have our Rocker alive, so... Ooh. His Koko hasn't really taken enough damage, but unless it's Specs... Okay, no, because his Sableye is still there too. I need his Sableye to evolve before I can really, before I can, set up with Kommo-o, because he'll have the Prankster Wisp. So... I'm not expecting this double to work because Mantine is so obvious that he shouldn't go to it. He goes to Koko, so a bit interesting. This is nice because if... Okay, yeah, definitely Edge here. Okay, so he's a weakish Koko. I just needed 2 rounds of Rocks on this so that Poison Jab KOs at plus sick. Please hit, please. Please. This would be... Great, thank you. Bless. Bless, bless. So, he can't burn me here, so Sableye is an interesting one. I don't know whether I can KO Mantine without this. I guess I can Explode. Well, Magearna and Volt Switch could be an idea. I don't really care about Magearna getting burnt, so let's just do that. And I think we'll just go for Volt, expecting the Heatran to come in. But he might sack his Lando because it's very weak anyway. But we get the Electric Terrain Volt Switch off here, which will tell us how bulky his Heatran is. Spadef in Electric Terrain, so he's an offensive Heatran, which is notable. We should also calc the Koko. Tapu Koko, Defog Pivot with Volt Switch, and Sand wasn't up, so... He is 0 special attack Volt Switch, so he might be physical Koko. And this is maybe Scarf or something. So I'm trying to prevent the defog with his Mantine. But it's a little hard, isn't it? So Haze, Scald, Roost, Defog, probably. So he's Lefty's Tran. I probably should have gone straight to T-Tar there. That was just moronic. So we'll go into it now. He might go for Protect, but, you know. So we're here. He does go to Koko again, actually, which is strange. Now, he can kill me with his physical, his Wild Charge here, so I'm going to go to this. In case he goes for the Wild Charge or some shit. So he's in range of thing. Yep, sweet. This guy's making sensible plays. He deserves his position in the OLT if he makes it, so nice one, bro. And, Keldeo's the only play. We're going to... Does Secret Sword KO this? Like, I guess we'll sub. Okay, of course you would go to Mantine there. So, we could get all of our HP back, but it doesn't really help. So, let's just go to Magearna instead. Do I need HP on this? No, not really. So let's just go to Magearna. This sub was obviously shit. I should have just gone for... Well, I don't know whether I should have gone for Scald, but yeah, we'll go to this. He defogs, so it's a bit bad. Now we will go for the... Well, he's not staying in. He's going to Tran or Lando. So if he goes to Lando... This is impossible, dude. Let's hope he goes to... He goes for Volt Switch. Okay, so this will do, like... It's going to do 30, dude. Let's not get our hopes up. So now we know what kind of Mantine he is. I just don't think I can deal with Mantine, bro. Mantine, OU Mixed Wall, Volt Switch. He's not a flying type. Okay, so he's more Phys-Def than that, which I guess is good. Let's see. Well, definitely T-Tar here. And Edge actually just claims a life. dude, I might be able to just win with Tita if I hit all my moves, because, like, I'm getting so lucky with my attacks today. So Coco actually, it doesn't KO me with Volt Switch, so I'm kind of surprised he keeps doing this so confidently. Let's go to this to cover the potential other moves, as yeah, he goes for HP Ice this time, so that's sick. And his electric immunity is gone now, so that's nice. He roosts there, so fine. HP Ice. Okay, let's bring this in. There's pretty much no way he risks Mantine, so I think I'm just going to Earthquake here, expecting him to stay in at this point, because that was a bit dumb, because he easily could have been Shocker. So, we're getting somewhere now. Why would you bring this in? What was that? Why? So he gets a bit of extra leftovers, I guess, so we'll go into Magina this turn, as he does double to Tran. Unfortunately, I probably could have Earthquaked there. So we'll go into Keld here. I'll probably get Toxic or something. Goes for Magma Storm. Fine. Go for a Secret Sword here. As Mantine does come in, as you would expect. Plop. And I really think T-Tar can win this. So we'll go into Magina now, as he goes for Scald. Sweet. So we get another Volt Switch into T-Tar here. Look at this. I've actually developed a win plan against this stupid Mantine. So he does have things that can take 1, but not things that can take 2, and we'll crit this one, alas. I don't think this can KO me, but I can't really get Toxicked. And Keldeo does nothing as soon as this goes down, so we'll kind of sack it here. He goes to the E-Power. We die to after-turn effects. Now, I could go for the Clanger here with Kommo-o. I don't know whether he'll just stay in. I think this might be the move, because this covers Sableye, and it covers, Oh yes, please tell me this is a please tell me this plus Clanging Scales is a KO. Oh baby, please. Sand is up. I'm +1 special attack. Get him. Oh yes! Oh yes, lads. Lads, it's looking very good. Okay, so Sableye comes in. Hit him with the big Clanging Scales. +1 special attack. Look at that shit. Kommo-o going in, lads. Look at this. He can't recover all of them away, because there's just too many, isn't there? 4 more. I'm doing like 60 per turn. He's not going to be able to recover this all the way off. And then Kommo-o is going to be able to take out the Heatran afterwards. It's beautiful, lads. This matchup looked impossible. He has actually stalled me out, so nice. But Sableye can't take a... Sableye can't take a move from Magina, so it's fine. So we'll just sack this here to try and get a poison on him. Like, he will be able to recover up to full, but as long as I hit my Flare Cannon, we're in a pretty decent spot. And he's only got Nightshade, so that's extra good. I'll get a lot of chances to poison this here. And it looks like Kommo-o is finally going to take one of his chances. GG, brother! What a fantastic video. Mob, thank you for the team. Keldeo and Kommo-o both did decent work, and I actually didn't play like a moron for once. So, yes, I did play a few games before I started. Well, no, I actually recorded every game I played, but one of them, Kommo-o, was poised to 6-0 someone, and then I got staticked by Zapdos, which, like, he shouldn't have even switched to, but it just sent me into a deep depression, and I've only just recovered from that, so, yes, sad times, but now we're happy. But yes, very good, very good. I hope you all enjoyed this, and I have lots of time to record this week, so hopefully I get some more done. I love you, Mob, and I love you all too. Thank you, and goodbye. Bulu fan, good luck in OLT, because I think you might make it with this fabulous Mantine squad. Nice anti-meta pick there with Mantine. Goodbye.